Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We got some ballers in the studio right now. We have Ryan Johnson.
Actual basketballers.
Basketballers, yeah. I don't know what you thought I would be talking about. So we have Ryan Johnson of the Alamo City Aztecs. And he brought some big fellas here to dwarf Bobby for pictures
I'm
afterwards.
6 foot.
Well, I think it's a metric system that you're thinking about.
Yeah.
So,
but standing next to this guy, I feel really short.
Yeah. So how tall so this is your center.
He is, yes.
And your point guard.
Yes, sir.
What are your names?
Gabe Garza.
That's the center.
Desmond Hines.
Desmond is the point guard. And we got my man, Ryan Johnson. Ryan, talk to us about the Alamo City Aztecs.
We are San Antonio's newest professional basketball team.
Yep.
We have been around for a year as far as getting ready for our upcoming season. So everything's been in the works for a year. Our in the middle of our exhibition season,
sure.
Which will end at the end of the month. The regular season kicks off April 1st against the San Antonio Lions, so kind of our de facto crosstown rival. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
We're pretty hyped up for it. Our fans are pretty excited.
So who's home court?
It is our home court.
Gotcha.
We're pretty excited. The commissioner for our league, the North American Basketball League, will be there, Travis Johnson. A couple other owners that will be having their expansion teams in 2018 are coming down to view the game.
Cool.
The venue is the South San Antonio Athletic Center, and it seats about 2,500 people. So we're hoping to pack the arena that day and get San Antonio on its feet for
So how many teams are in the league?
20. We range from Vancouver, Canada, all the way out as far east as Atlanta, Georgia.
And you have 2 teams in San Antonio.
We have two teams in this market. Yes.
Wow.
And so, how did you get into this ordeal?
Originally, I was playing on the Lackland base team. I'm in the Air Force.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
I was playing on the base team out there, and was kind of looking for something a little bit more. I knew that I could play at a higher level, and I knew that if I felt that way, I knew there were other guys that felt that way. So it kind of started out as something for myself, quickly blossomed into a goal to help other people. I wanted to create a platform for other gentlemen to really find their dreams. And so we held tryouts. We started with social media, actually. I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan, so which means that I was a Laker fan.
What? Let's cut this off, guys.
Right?
Do they still have a team?
No, I think they're WNBA. They dropped WNBA now, and so they're gonna come back one day.
Not anymore, yeah. But doing some research for them found that they got a deal with Delta Airlines mainly off the fact that they had 1 million Twitter followers at the time. And kind of thinking about how I followed them on Instagram, every time they go on the road, when they board an airplane, you see the Delta logo. So I knew that social media would be important. So we started that off, and we grew really quickly. After a year, we're sitting at over, between all of our platforms, 50,000 followers. And so in less than 1 year. Yeah.
So 50,000 followers in social media.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You had an exhibition game and you put on Facebook Live.
We did. And
how did that go?
It went pretty well. We had 1,200 people follow us, and that was from around the world. We had people viewing the game from the Philippines, people viewing us from England, and here home in San Antonio as well that couldn't make it out to the game. And that speaks, I think, quite well to where we're at as a brand, but it's also to who's viewing these guys. It's pretty exciting.
So you guys do a lot of travel?
We're about to. When the season starts, as far our farthest game will be in Louisiana. Our conference is pretty close geographically here home in San Antonio. We're mostly in Texas, but the championship, which we will be in later this summer, is in Atlanta, and so that's as far out as we'll travel. But next year we're looking to go out to Seattle.
Do these work in Atlanta?
No.
I'll make sure yours does.
Cool.
I'll make sure yours does.
Cool. So, how can people purchase tickets for these Aztec games?
If you go to our Facebook page, search Alamo City Aztecs on Facebook. We have the link right there at the top. It's $10, not too bad to get into a professional basketball game, and you'll be sitting there it's a pretty intimate setting. You really can't beat it for $10.
And so, how did you recruit your players?
We did social media. We tapped into social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We put out some online flyers. We had a player that we ended up signing from Austin, Texas. He was a 2-time NCAA All-American in the high jump, Raymond Harris. I asked him, how'd you find us? You drove all the way down from Austin. He said, I found you guys off of a hashtag on Instagram. That's pretty insane to me that somebody would find you off of, where that led off of just a click.
And you have a military connection, right? The Aztecs do?
We do. We have 6 active duty members within our front office and with our roster. We have 3 active duty players on the roster, and then within the front office, we have 3 active duty members. Corey Kilgore is our president of business operations. He's actually stationed out in Jacksonville, Florida, right now. And then our president of basketball operations is Staff Sergeant Marcus Peters, who is he's a weapons instructor over at Lackland.
So how if a business, like I'm a small business owner, if a business owner wanted to be a sponsor, how could they participate in that way?
Well, you can contact me directly at ryan.johnson@acaztecs.com. And that's the quickest way to get a hold of me.
Okay. How about players? Say you wanted more players. Are you still recruiting players?
Bob, you're not going to make the cut. It's not.
I saw a chance. The Spurs stopped responding to me.
Well, at this time, we are locked and loaded for our roster for 2017.
That's letting you down easy.
But for next season, after we come back from Atlanta from winning the championship, we'll probably take about a week or 2 of a break to decompress, and we'll get the information out on social media.
You mean the parade? You're going to have the parade?
Well, I would like to do a parade on the Riverwalk. That would be ideal. So we'll
just rent one of those boats, bro, and just throw out beats.
Hey,
people
will you guys be there if we do it?
Oh, for sure, I'll be there.
Okay,
I promise.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Bobby will drive with a snorkel. Hey, so if you want some more information about Alamo City Aztecs, the best way to go is to check out their Facebook page. Just search Alamo City Aztecs. If you want to be a sponsor, you get a hold of Ryan Johnson here. When's the first game coming up?
April 1st at 4 p.m. The doors open at 3.
Give me the location of that.
The South San Antonio Athletic Center. That is 2737 Bobcat Lane, San Antonio, Texas 78224.
We're going to take a quick break, talk to our show sponsors. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and be a fan of our show at bobbyandjjradio.com.